Mondo Market TV. I am your host, Nashla Boyayan, and today we have a super fun demo for you. You're gonna see this is incredible. These are super unique dome necklaces, and you're just gonna see how awesome they are to make. Super fun, super easy, fast, and all that. So, but before we get started, don't forget, we're hanging out with friends, right? You're here with us, we're just having a good time. So call your friends so we can all have a good time together. Share, share, share. If you're watching on Facebook, share on there. If you're watching on our website for the best viewing experience, I do recommend watching on Mondo Market TV. But if you're watching there, share there as well. And don't forget to chat with us. Let us know that you're out there. Send us your comments and your questions and everything because we love it when you do. So do share and do comment and interact, okay? I am monitoring Facebook, YouTube, and our website. So wherever you prefer to watch, I will be there with you. All right.
Yes, and perfect to ask questions as well,
yes.
right? As many as you want.
Absolutely. By the way, Shahar, we have here actually Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Kim said hi.
Hello.
Kim Sorensen said hi. And then let's see, Robin said hi. Well, welcome, ladies. We're super happy to have you here with us every week. We love it. Okay.
Okay.
Show us what we're going to do.
We are going to be doing dome necklaces.
Dome necklaces are cool.
They're very cool. And, well, there's so many ways you could make them, but I decided that the theme for today would be our secret garden. So I did things related to flowers and nature and animals, because I always have to have some animal. And we are going to be using some polymer clay in the process. Now, do you need to use polymer clay? Not really, because I'm going to give you some ideas, and from there you go. But the fun part is that they make beautiful necklaces. They can be an awesome thing for you to give. And very important, if you want to make some extra money while the weather is hot and there are bazaars everywhere and festivals and things like that, well, you could be easily selling each one of these for $25 or so. So pay attention because it's going to be fun. Now, we're going to be showing, do you mind if we show this one first so I can put it back?
Let's do it.
This is the one that I'm wearing.
Says hi. Hello,
hey, Elaine.
Okay, so let's see. This is super cute. I like this one. Look at this. Oh, I just noticed how adorable this is.
Wow.
Look at that.
So I always have to have a fox around.
So there's a little fox.
This is my fox.
Very cute. And you can see it's three-dimensional.
Yes.
I'm going to turn it around for you to see. Look at that.
Look how cool it is.
Super cute.
Yay.
Very nice. Okay, you can put it back.
Well, this is one of the demos we are going to make today together.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, the mushrooms.
The mushrooms. So magic.
Look, so magical.
It's so magical.
I'll show you 3D. Very nice,
And
Shahar.
you know, I made them. You can go more in detail, more details, more stuff.
We just wanted to give you an idea.
These are really ideas of what you can make.
Yes.
Okay? This little guy here.
This necklace right here. Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah.
Very
Look how
nice.
fun this is.
Look at this one. So you can see there the little dragonfly.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you designed in the front and in the back.
It took me
so much fun.
When I was making these, maybe 5 to 10 minutes to make each. So I was thinking, okay, if I were to make a bunch of them to sell, let's say somebody invited me for a bazaar this weekend. Oh, there's a table open, wouldn't you like to come? Let's suppose I didn't have anything. I could crank this in 2 or 3 hours and make a huge profit out of that, right? Because well, what are you going to be using? Some polymer clay. And then all of those things that you really don't know what they are for, but you bought. So
one day you might need.
Yes, stickers, beads that you have, leftovers for beads, metals that you have for necklaces and stuff, charms that you have.
Perfect for this.
Yes, perfect for this. So it would be easy to use whatever you have at home and crank a lot of them very fast.
I like that.
That was my premise, right? But you might want to make 1 or 2 that are really intricate, and then you go for that. That's not the case of these ones. And then, because I didn't want to use all the domes we have here, I made some to show you the other possibilities. So, for example, this guy here,
Ooh, and by the way, Karen Baker is watching us from her vacation in
Wow,
Oregon.
yeah.
Welcome, Karen. So look at this. Look, I love this one. It's
So
one
what
of my
is
favorites.
this? What is this?
Tell me, what is this? Did you sculpt this little guy?
No.
No.
It's polymer clay and stickers.
Look, from the side.
Those puffy stickers that they are plasticky.
See?
And you're going to see they go in the oven and everything. So.
Oh, I love the leaves too that you
Yeah.
added to this little mountain kind of.
And you could add, you know, trees in the back if you don't want the back to be white. It doesn't matter because if it's a necklace, a part of it will be to the back anyway.
The fun about this is you get to design it three-dimensionally.
Yeah.
So this necklace will always look good, whether it's the right way or if it's turned over, because you know
Right.
necklaces do that.
Yes. And then this one here, Nash, give me this one because I need to empty.
This one right here.
Uh-huh.
Now
this
look
one
at this.
we made a second ago.
This just happened literally 5 seconds before we went live.
So this one just has a sticker.
Little fox, and
Little
guess
fox.
what?
Yeah.
Sticker.
So this was just, you know,
Just
we
for
were
fun.
here and I just popped one. Now, if
But
I
how
wanted
cute
to
that
use
is.
this fox, I could add some grass and make it really cool. Now, it doesn't stop there, Nash.
Oh, but
so
wait.
I made this one. I just got. I got to your things.
You
I
went through
invaded your
you went through my
space.
little drawers.
Yes, because you invade my space all the time, so I think it's fine.
But that's my role.
So I got a little bit of polymer clay.
Look at this.
I rolled to some tiny pieces of glass.
Okay,
she has glass
I
there. Oh,
knew
look at
they
that.
looked familiar when I
Yeah?
saw this. I
And
was like,
then
wait.
you had some broken jewelry there.
I had some pieces for like steampunk
it was
stuff.
So
Look
I
at that.
put it all together
And
there.
you put the little glass right there.
Yeah,
the
a little
green,
flower that I found in the broken jewelry.
little cute
So
thing.
here, I was just playing, but I'm thinking, if I had maybe a bracelet of somebody I admire, maybe my grandma's charm and it broke because things break.
Yes.
Well, you could make this become a real good, cool memory for you as well.
Yes.
Nothing also stops you from putting, for example, a picture of somebody. So you have grandchildren, you can print a tiny picture. I don't have the time to do that, but you could print a tiny picture, create a scene, and put that there. This is another one that is extremely simple. Just want to show you the effect.
Simple yet
I want to
super
know
cool.
what you think so far. So let
Look
us
at
know
this
in the
one.
chat.
And you can see here from the top.
So this one.
But look, let me guess. You have you made a cane in polymer clay.
Well, I have a cane that we use for a class, I think.
Ooh, can
and
I
I
show
still
them?
have a tiny piece
Oh,
of
look
that.
at this! Just a tiny little piece of the cane.
Yeah, and
And
I
you sliced
added
it,
that with a charm, and that's
Put
it.
a little, and it's so charming.
It's so charming. Now take this on your neck or somebody else's neck.
Yes,
it will
totally.
give that touch of color. It is intriguing enough that everybody will want to take a look on
They'll
what
look
it is.
at it, yeah.
Right? So it makes its job. One more?
Let's do it.
Okay. This next two are some of my favorites.
By the way, Linda Williamson just joined us.
Hey, Linda.
Welcome, Linda. Let's see. We have a comment from guest 310. They said, this looks like the Beauty and the Beast flower case.
Yep.
Okay, so this one
Also
look,
very simple, but look
at
at
that
this.
one. Little butterfly sticker. Hey, this was
With
from
the
my
fly.
little drawer too. I recognize
maybe.
these now. I use these in my concrete jewelry.
It was something like, I have half an hour to crank a bunch. What am I going to get?
But look at this.
Then I
right?
would get
A little
out of my
sticker.
way. Where do I have my stuff? And
Now
then
look.
because I never find my stuff, I went into her
Now
stuff.
you added a little bit of clay there in the bottom.
Yeah.
And you textured it to
Yes.
just add a
So-
little bit of interest to the piece.
And it could be bigger, more grass.
But
I could
super
add.
cute.
Yes. And then this turned out to be my favorite.
I want to see.
So I'm just putting here because the process would be exactly the same.
Donna's watching from Arkansas. Hey, Donna.
Look at this
Look
one.
at this one. Ah,
adorable.
super cute. This is the first time I'm seeing this one. Okay,
Uh-huh.
from the side, let's rotate it. I like how you had the little flowers. Are these polymer clay or are still these stickers?
Stickers.
Stickers,
Little
wow.
houses on the hillside.
Oh, and a little
houses
tree
just
in the
like they
back. How
little
adorable.
Houses on the hillside.
Hillside, little houses all the same. There's a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one.
So, see, it's
Super
so cool. Now, think about this. If you were to give a gift or sell these little things and you had 10 or 12 different ones with different houses out there. How cool is this? And what is this house? Well, it is just the kind of stuff you find in any scrapbooking store out there, or even craft store.
Oh yeah,
so
look at this.
This one is metal.
Look, this is a little piece of metal right there. You can see the little house. And you can see here the little thing, the paper thing,
Clip.
right? The
It's
clip.
Not, yeah,
almost.
the clip.
So look,
imagine
you can
if you have several colors, you would sell this out of the wazoo.
For 20 bucks, you said?
I would go 20, 25 easily.
And
it all depends on the amount of work. Like I told you, I made all of them very fast.
And if you're using
but
stickers,
you can take your time.
You're spending what? $5 for a sheet of stickers, and you can create how?
Yeah. Well, these are super inexpensive.
See, look how cool.
So, let's make one.
Let's do it together. Donna said, cute.
It's super cute.
Super cute.
So, you need some polymer clay. Does it have to be polymer clay? Well, to do exactly as I'm going to do, yes, because we are going to put in the oven. But guess what? You could do with cold porcelain. You could do the other one.
Paper clay?
Paper clay.
You can even use your old scraps of polymer clay, right?
That is the best because you're not going to use a lot at all, okay? So I'm going to get one of the bases I have here. I use it as a guide to know more or less how far I can go. Because when it's done, you have the dome on top, so the dome would be better if it touches the metal at the bottom. So you don't want to go over that. So I just use as a guideline the whole time. Let me think what's going to be the first.
So the dome is just so that you know your area.
Okay, so I'm thinking which one I want to do first. Let's do the mushrooms first.
Sounds good.
So I get some grass, okay? So, oh no, these mushrooms, they are actually in the forest. I changed my mind where I got my mushrooms. So let's say we are in a Scottish forest out there. And, you know, it's kind of dark because there's so many trees around. And I find by the side of a tree, this mushroom. So I just got some polymer clay. It's really leftovers. You see that they have several colors.
Can I show them
yes,
over
you
here?
can.
I know you don't like it that I reach over and grab your things.
You touch my stuff.
Yeah, but look at this on over here. Look, see, so you just have this is the mushroom you said?
Well, it's not yet the mushroom.
It looks good already,
so
Shahar.
it's the forest, and I had leftovers. So that's my...
Just put it together.
Yes. Okay.
There we go.
Now I have a toothpick.
Toothpick.
Most people have that at home.
Just a toothpick. Regular
Just a
toothpick. You can see it right here. Just a toothpick.
Just a toothpick.
Just a toothpick.
Okay,
and then what?
Well, then you give it back to me.
All right, I'll give it back to you.
And it doesn't have to be that color. It just so happens that all my toothpicks are colorful. So I'm going to cut 3.
That's because you're a colorful person.
One is bigger. And then I want a small one. I'm thinking about my mushrooms. Okay. And I want the other one also to be smaller than the first one.
So it's one toothpick that you broke in 3.
Yes. The one thing that I have to think about is that I am going to put this toothpick here. It cannot be higher than my dome. Okay? So I have to factor that I'm going to make the whole... no, it's not a marshmallow. It's a mushroom.
A mushroom.
Right? And so I have to factor that. Okay, so I have the things for my mushroom. I'm going to go with white at the bottom, depending on the mushroom species that you're going to do, or variety, that could change. And I add this to the toothpick, and I just cover. And I leave both sides with something without it, okay? Because I'm going to insert more stuff here. So this would be, and if you like the mushrooms where the bottom is really thick, just make it so. Okay? I'm going to roll a little bit more. And then I will put where I think it would look better. So I just insert it here, and it touches the white one. And I do the same with the others. So just a little bit. If you don't want too thick, use less clay. You don't need a lot at all.
Ooh, Shahar, Jen Harris-Smith just joined us on our broadcast. Welcome, Jen.
Okay, I'm inserting the next
We're
one.
making dome necklaces.
Yes, dome necklaces. Well, she's the master of necklaces, right? She's just big silversmith. Okay, I'm doing this with the third one. So easy. Okay, so now I have the beginning of a mushroom with 3 different heights. That's what you're looking for. Now the top. So I have my red, and I just need a tiny bit for each. 1. I could condition this a little bit more because it's too, tough.
Too hard?
Too hard. Okay, are you guys paying attention there? Are you trying, doing along? I want to know.
In fact, what should we ask them? Do they create necklaces? What kind of craft do you do?
That's a good one.
What kind of craft do you do? I want to know.
Yes.
Some of you I know.
Yes.
But I want to know. Or I guess we should ask.
Like Wilma, for example. She never told us what she makes.
That's right. I don't really know, Wilma. What do you do? So let us know. And I know lots of you try a million different things.
Well, I know Kim is really good at crochet.
Kim, she likes to spin.
Yes.
Let's see, Elaine, you're into glass, aren't you? Or am I getting it confused? Let me know.
Harris, she's silversmithing, and she plays with glass as well, right?
I think so. I think Linda Williamson. I think she plays with glass as well.
Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just flattening a little bit my little balls of red. So super easy so far. Well, the whole process super easy. I'm going to clean my hand a little bit because the red gets on everything.
So Bonnie said, I love loom knitting and pin weaving.
Pin weaving. Ooh. I'm making a coat.
Yes? How far along are you on that coat, actually?
1/3.
Really?
Yeah. I finished the first big skein.
I want to see that. You're making it all colorful, right?
Very colorful. Okay, so now I'm getting tiny, tiny balls of white.
And doing the little mushroom
and just
tops.
Putting the mushroom top. Right now I'm not going too deep into the clay. I'm just placing them there.
Karen Baker said, I do it all.
She does it all. She's a sculptor.
She likes to watercolor. She does watercolor paintings.
She's a good painter.
That was a new discovery for me.
But she makes the most adorable sculptures in polymer clay. Okay, so I have the 3rd one. There you go. This is the one that will take us the longest. The others will be faster. Just because you got to
do the little tops?
Yep. So now that I have my tops, you know very well that mushrooms, they bend, right? They're like this little hat on top of the stem. So what I'm going to do is get a ball stylus and just put on top. We have this at Mondo Market as well. They go from medium to very big, and they're extremely useful. So here I shape my dome. You don't have to, because all the clay is kind of soft. It hasn't been baked yet. But it's a good idea to put a dot of liquid clay. It doesn't have to be transparent. Any color will do because it's not going to show. And then you add that to that stem. And there you go. And you do exactly the same with the others.
So now it goes from looking like a bowling pin to an actual mushroom.
Yes, exactly. Let's do it. Okay. See, I use this so much that I don't have a lot. Okay, there you go. And you can adjust. And basically, the putting together part is just this. What do you have to do next? Polymer clay is only going to harden with heat, right? So you take this to either your home oven or a toaster or an electric oven. So at home, I always use a toaster just beside my table. Here we have an electric oven, and the polymer clay will bake at 275. If you leave this for 10 minutes, more than enough here, because you're dealing with a tiny piece. One thing you have to do, though, I think I have a crack on my mushroom.
By the way, while you inspect your mushroom, Sandy said, I'm a little late, but I am here. Hi, lovely ladies. So Sandy, we want to know, what do you enjoy to do the most craft-wise? And I know you do. I know you're like us. You try different things, but what do you enjoy the most?
Yes. Okay, so now what I do is really I test with the dome to see if I didn't put something that is not going to get in the dome. It's very easy to do that. And
so you place the dome over top just to make sure that it's not really past the edges or anything like that.
And I can see here that I have some of my toothpick showing.
Can we show that over there on the close-up so they can see?
I'm just fixing this.
You're just hiding the toothpick, basically.
Because I can see there is some toothpick. And you can even think, oh, I want a bigger dome here. Well, just make a bigger one.
You got a comment from Karen. She's like, oh, I just saw a brand name.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, so you cover that and you're good to go. What I do is I put the dome, because it's glass, and I take it to the oven for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to show now?
I do.
I know, you're picking that.
Can I remove the dome just to show them?
Yes.
So you placed it on here.
See,
right?
you can see, I can still see the toothpick on screen.
You can see the toothpick? Where's the toothpick?
Can. There is a piece of toothpick right here. So I have to fix that.
Okay, so you would fix that.
Yes.
But once it's done, you get your little dome, and you're going to see it here. You get your little dome, and then you place it over top. And the first thing that you do before fixing it all in together is you check and make sure that it's exactly how you want it, that's not touching the dome, that kind of thing. Once you're pleased with it, then what?
Then you put in the oven. Did you put in the oven?
Put it in the oven.
Okay. Now here, one thing.
One question.
Yes.
You put it in the oven with the dome over top?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's glass. Okay, so I think it's very flat, the bottom. It's not interesting. I'm going to texture that a little bit. So I'm with the ball stylus again.
And the texture, it changes everything.
Yeah, it adds. Or else it looks very childish. And of course, you can add grass here. You can add a tiny ladybug or something else.
By the way,
just a suggestion. So here, you see the difference now?
Changes everything.
You can come with a needle tool or something pointy. Let me see if even the toothpick. And you can put this up a little bit and create more texture. Look at this.
Adds a little dimension to it.
Now, here's the thing.
Tell me.
So it goes to the oven, stays those 10 minutes. The polymer clay usually does not stick to metal. So once it comes out of the oven, you're going to see that if you go upside down, oh, it's okay, it's there forever. If it's a bigger piece like this and this, that it almost goes to the border
almost
of
touches
your dome,
the edge.
yeah, it's okay if it stays there. It's unlikely that something happens. But to make sure it lasts forever, you're going to get this and pop it up. Of course, mine is not baked, so it's going to be easy for me to put this up. But you pop it up, you'll see here there will be some glare.
Pop it out of there.
Then you put some glue.
Any kind?
I use the E6000.
Okay.
But you could do with
whatever glue you like.
Whatever glue you like. And you put a dot here and put it back. Okay? And you have your thing ready. One more thing. So now you come, so make sure before it's dry, that is where you want. But now I have my dome. How am I going to make this stay stuck to the bottom?
Tell me.
Well, actually, I just need to press the metal part here.
Oh.
And it's going to hold.
It's like a little crimp. Let me show.
Well, it's not really crimped.
But let me just show them.
Okay, she wants to show you. She doesn't sleep at night.
That's the only thing I do here is show you. So look,
So
it
you
has
would
these
have to
little
go.
crimps.
Yes.
And you just, with your finger, you just like push them against the glass. Is that correct?
That's all.
All around.
And then it's ready. And it comes with the top. So you glue with the same glue you put here at the top.
So you put the little glue.
And this for you to
on
put
this little thing right here. This right here. Right there?
Yep.
And then you put that
with a dot of glue
over
on the top.
You see right there.
Well, and your necklace is really ready.
And then you can hang it. After it dries, obviously.
Yeah, let's face it, that it also looks really good as an ornament if you don't want to, if you think it's too big for you. Because, you know, every person is different. And some people like very tiny, delicate things. So that's okay. You can use this as ornaments. But you can use this as...
So by the way, Sandy said, your whole family doesn't sleep, LOL. Not just you. Linda said, I'd love to do everything, to try everything. I love sculpting, folk art, painting, watercolor, and watching Curious Mondo and learning new arts. Yes.
Good.
Let's see. Sandy suggested you can also do this, for example, and put it on your Paverpole doll.
Yes, you can. Oh,
exactly.
yes.
I like how you're thinking.
And on a sculpture, like an add-on, right?
Shirley, welcome Shirley, and I think this is your first time here watching us. She's a gourd artist, and I have used clay to make lizards to embellish the gourds.
See?
Yes.
See?
Perfect.
I made some chicken gourds. So they were all sitting, so it was the bottle gourd.
Oh, yeah.
And I made some very big feet.
And they were colorful.
And the beak and, you know, the thing they have. And I put on the stairs in another home, not the one I live now. But I had 3 of them, and they were all sitting, and they were very, very colorful.
So
on the body, they had
stairs,
flowers.
On the way up the stairs,
yes.
they were seated.
Yes,
and
they were this
colorful.
big, each one. Yeah.
Kim said, I do everything, but my favorites are spinning, weaving, and toll painting. Yes, and
Ooh.
Kim did, yes, toll painting, very cool. Let's see, that is awesome, yes.
Cool. So here's the thing. So you can do this, like I told you, and crimp everything, and it is meant to be that way. But I'm a paranoid. So what I do with mine is I actually add glue here at the bottom, and then I go and I glue. So I know 100% is going to stick. Because what I see is this with, I make a lot of necklaces. I don't know why I make so many necklaces, but I love them. But I'm, you know, many times I'm driving or, you know, on a road trip or stuff, and you have the seat belt, and the seat belt breaks more necklaces than anything else.
That is true. It happens often.
It's tough, right? I don't know if it's because I'm short, but it's always right there. So I want my stuff to be sturdy and will not break or lose or something like that.
So Shahar,
like you lost a necklace today.
Well, it just fell. I don't know. After I went to adjust my necklace and it wasn't there. But luckily, you know, we have a gazillion necklaces lying around, and I found this one.
Not a big problem.
So you might be asking, okay, but where can I get these cute, adorable dome necklaces that I need? Like, where can I get it? Well, I'll tell you. All you need to do is go to Mondo Market TV. And the cool thing is we have a special going on, introductory price for it right now. So during the next 24 hours, you can get these adorable domes, and you can see right here, they come with everything that you need. It comes with the base, the glass dome, and then of course the little pieces,
hardware.
the little hardware that will make it so that you can actually hang it. Go to mondomarkettv.com right now to get your dome, and on there, we have some cute stickers too. If you're like, well, I want some stickers to play around because it's so much fun, easy and pretty and colorful, super fun to make. Well, on there we have a few of the what we call the bubble stickers. They have like a little dimension to them, similar to the fox that you saw right here. So just go to Mondo Market TV, get it. Less than $5, you can get your dome necklaces and create amazing pieces for yourself, for your friends, and if you're like Shahar, she was saying in the beginning, well, you can even sell these, and they're fast to make and to produce, but they look super fun and they're different. Well, your investment will be less than $5, and you can sell them for at least $25. So, great deal, easy to make, fun, Mondo Market TV, okay? That's where you get it.
I'm from the mindset that if you want money for something, you can make the money.
I agree. I like
right?
that. Yes.
So, for example, if you're trying, maybe you want to go on a short vacation now, and you're thinking, how do I pay 2 nights of a hotel? I don't have an extra or whatever. Well, make something, take to a group, and you know that you belong to, or to your neighbors, or to somebody you're talking to. Wear your pieces. That's the easiest route, and you make the money for what you want, despite. If you have a job, if you're doing well, I'm always thinking about if I have a bazaar now, do I have stuff to take? Because, you know, you can always use more money.
But I like that. Make it, right? If you need money, if you're in a situation where you want to make a little more money, well, just make it. You have the talent, right? So you can do it. And some of these tools, you don't even need to be super talented. Like me, I don't have like a really awesome talent, But there are these, for example, the concrete jewelry or things like this, where I can, if I can have a little bit of concept and composition, I can put something together and make it look pretty and unique. I can totally do it. So if I can do it,
how many shows have you been to with the concrete? Several already.
Exactly.
And you gave classes in a show as well.
That's right.
Yeah, so,
all right.
Okay.
So Marilyn, she waved.
Can we?
Hey, Marilyn.
Don't touch me.
Why?
You keep doing this.
I just want to call your
annoying.
attention. Okay, so Marilyn said hi, but get this. Moni said, picking just one thing that I love to do is so hard.
I know.
I love all my arts and crafts. I weave on a rigid head of loom. I crochet, macrame, paint, draw, play with clay. I make Day of the Dead inspired art, Mexican folk art, which includes plaques, magnets, gift cards, jewelry. I love it all.
Yeah.
Yes. And I add to my collection of things as I go. Most recent things was a gel press. Cheers, ladies. Yes, exactly. It's so hard. It's like picking your favorite song.
Well, I have a new rule for myself.
What is it?
I only go up to 5 projects at the same time.
At a time?
At a time. And I'm this week for me is finishing projects or else I go crazy. Okay, so the next one.
All right.
Let me explain. I'm going to make another one for you to see, but I want to explain this to you specifically.
Okay, so here's
that's very easy.
Here's our beauty. Oh, I love this one. It's so cute.
I got the same mixed clay that I just did the mushrooms. Okay. And I put a blob there.
So you can see it here as the base, right? The foundation of the
foundation.
piece.
Then for the owl, that's the one I'm going to say first. I got the sticker from the owl.
Okay,
like
so let's
we have
see
on
right
Mondo
here.
Market.
So you have the base. You can see it from the back.
Yeah.
You got the sticker. That you can get at Mondo Market.
Yeah.
And then you stuck it.
The sticker.
You stuck the sticker.
I stuck the sticker
in the middle of the mountain.
Yes, and then I had some other stickers that I had with leaves and stuff like that. Could I make them in polymer clay?
Yes.
Totally.
But look, these stickers right here, I love the little leaves that you added. They just add a little touch to it, a little flair.
But you could easily put some dots of red and make it into a flower in polymer clay. Super easy to make it.
How fast was it to make this?
Yeah, really, like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I was cranking, right? Okay,
yes.
And this other one.
This other one. And look how cool this is, because all I'm going to do is just swap it out so you can see the process.
Yeah, just for you to see how many variations there could be.
Put it in there, put your dome over it. Now tell me about this one.
So again, put a blob of polymer clay, textured just a tiny bit, and then I stick a flower there. So here, what I would do different.
You put a little toothpick in the back.
No.
No?
Don't tell me my process, lady.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I thought I was paying attention.
Or else I lose my job.
Okay.
If you know my process, I don't have a meaning
here. All right,
here.
so what is the process?
So what I wouldn't do first, ladies and gentlemen and aliens, is I wouldn't put the flower sticker there. I would create some polymer clay flower. And why? Because this flower ended up being too big.
Oh.
I didn't have a lot of room for the butterfly to mimic
Look
flying.
at this. So here, the butterfly feels trapped.
It's a little trapped.
So so you're saying make the little flower smaller. So she has more room to fly.
And then I just picked a tiny bit of wire. And I got my butterfly sticker.
And these are
I
gorgeous.
chose the butterfly, and I glued that wire, the top of that wire, to the butterfly.
Now, this butterfly sticker, look how gorgeous these are. Do we have these?
Yeah, of course.
These, you can find them on Mondo Market. They're high quality.
Where do you think I get my supplies?
In my stash.
Yeah.
Mondo Market TV, and you can get, look how pretty these are.
Yes.
And so you can essentially create one necklace out of every single one of these.
So think about this. I don't have any wire here, else I would show. But you put the wire and you bend the wire a little bit. That's already glued to the butterfly. Stick into the grass, and you have a flying butterfly on that dome.
And she doesn't feel trapped, and you just have a beautiful butterfly.
Yes. So super simple. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to show you this. These are the stickers from the little this example right here. See right there? So some of the stickers that come with that pack. And look how cool. All on Mondo Market TV.
Yeah, and only the small one, the small blue owl, will fit the dome. The others will not. But you are going to use them in other projects.
Yes. These are waterproof. I love these. I use this a lot with my jewelry.
And all of mine went to the oven just fine. Okay.
Oh, really? The stickers too?
Everything went to the
That's
oven. Or else I
awesome.
would have to glue to the polymer clay later. So I want to make, I was going to make the fox, but I want to make another house because I want to make another house.
Okay.
So I start with something for the grass. Let me get the bottom here. And again, I do the same thing as before. I work on this so I don't go overboard.
Okay.
And I flatten that. If you want to take it out now, because I press, of course, it's here. But remember, after you bake, you have to glue. So you can take it out now, so it's easier later. So here I have my grass. I like to put the elements first and then texture. So I will get my tiny house. And I can use the pin. Let me see if it goes all the way to the bottom. Yes, it does. So it stays here. I also use for the house one, and it's the same thing. It's a scrapbooking supplies. You find these trees that are made out of wood.
I love the little trees.
Me too. So in this one, let's see. If I put this one here, let me see if it's not too high for my dome here. You do have to pay attention to these.
So always check your height.
Yes, I think it goes just fine.
If you put it on the table, put the dome over top, they can see it too.
Okay, but first I was testing. Okay, so I insert that. And do you want to show now?
Yeah, or you can do it right there on the table. They can see. Look.
Okay. Da, da, da.
Oh, yes.
Cute. Okay, so now, and this happens a lot. And if it does,
that it stays stuck a little?
Sticks, yeah. If it does, you just pounce there. So now I'm going to create a tiny little road from my house. Okay, which is just a tiny bit of the brown. And then I decide, where does that road take you? Goodbye, yellow brick road. Okay, now what do you want in front of your house? I may have a lake there, like Karen's house.
Do you have a little picket fence?
Karen's house is gorgeous because she has a lake just in front of her house. Isn't that awesome?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm going to make a lake.
You get a little piece of blue clay,
Blue there.
Flatten it, put it in front of the house.
What should we have in the front? What did I have in the front?
Them.
Wait.
Just for them, right there. Look.
Okay. All this can go a little bit.
Always think how your piece will look once it's displayed.
What do I want here?
Do you have...
I don't have many colors today, but let's make a bush. Okay. So, let's say I have some flowers in this house. It would be nice if I had another shade of green here. It's always a mystery what I have inside my bag. I have some brown. Okay, I'm going to add some brown just to create some contrast in here because I want to make a bush with some flowers.
The cool thing about this is that you get to play in layers, right? You play with the foreground, the background, and the middle.
Yep.
And you just put the little elements there and really create your own little story within this dome. How cool is that?
So now I'm going to put some little flowers and see that at this point I'm not doing anything but placing the things there, okay? I'm not worried too much about how they will look at the end. Okay. Okay, now is a good time to test if everything will fit because remember, we need space here. Okay, fits perfectly and it's stuck again. Come on, little house, come on, mama. Okay, got stuck. Nothing too bad can happen here because see, I haven't worked much with the piece anyway. Come on, play with me. This happened so many times last night.
Oh, really?
That I was already saying some bad words. Okay, so now I have the basics. I know everything fits. I can use my sculpting tool to make sure the tree, I didn't move too much. Now I can start texturing. The first thing I'm going to texture is, of course, the grass in front of my house. My house. Dun, 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 dun. My house. Okay, so I textured that. Now the road, the way it looks right now is just a strip of clay. It doesn't look much like a road. That's very easy. You use a bigger ball and you just pull. And there you have your road. Just like that. Huh? Isn't that cool?
Super cool.
Now the lake, let me think how I'm going to make this lake. I want some indentation there, but I don't want the same kind of texture I have with the grass, right? So I'm just going to make a different type of texture. Okay. And that's the water. And then here, with my flowers, I'm going with the ball stylus and create the flowers by punching them. And I can come, maybe the white is too bright, but I can make it the center of the flower white. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Then I go with a smaller stylus and I insert that.
I love the little houses. They look super cute.
Look at this. If this is not gorgeous, I don't know what it is,
yes.
guys. When
Give it to me.
I was actually, you know, I make this every Thursday for you, not for me. But then I say, oh, I need to keep this, and I need to keep that, and I need to keep the other one. So now it's ready. I'm checking if I don't want the clay to be touching the outside of the dome. So for example, here I have some going out. I can take it off before I bake.
Just the finishing touches, basically.
Yeah. And then this will go into the oven and become another gorgeous piece.
And look
that
at
people
this.
will enjoy.
This adorable piece that tells a story. I'll give you the 3 dimensions of it.
Isn't that cute? Oh,
it's adorable. I love it.
I'm very happy with myself. Right?
Yes, me too. I'm happy. So look, from every angle there, you can see. And I love the little special touches. The little bush.
So wearing
little
this
house.
as a necklace, or if you want as
How unique this is, right? I mean,
and
you don't see.
If you want this as an ornament for, it's a little tilted though, so.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. If you want to use this as an ornament, for example, why not do that?
Yes.
It's going to look awesome.
Exactly.
So again, and just put on a shelf, put on a table. Let's suppose you just got a new neighbor, right? And they have this cute yellow house.
Oh, they just bought a new house.
Yes. Why? And you want to go there and say, hi, I'm Mary, I'm Karen, I'm Ken, I'm Sandy, I'm Wilma. And instead of taking...
Good memory.
instead of taking cookies, which they're fine, maybe you do a bunch of cookies, you take one of these with the house the same color as they have.
Yeah, super cute.
Say, I hope you are going to be really, really happy.
Look how cool. Give me the other. Where's the other house? Look, here's the other one she did. It's just for you to see.
This.
Aw, these really are quite adorable.
And if you want to sell them, imagine having 10 or 15 of these on a table. They would, and it doesn't matter if they're necklaces or not.
You can even take it a step further. If you're thinking, okay, if you're business minded and you want to sell, you can even, for example, partner with a realtor. And and every time
what an idea,
right? So every time they sell a home, you're their supplier.
That's why she's my daughter.
You create. They
brilliant
have these
as the
necklaces
mom.
to give to their
I would
clients.
go to the realtor and say, hey, Susie, Hannah, you're selling houses all the time. The market is so hot. What do you give to them? And she's going to say she gives a basket of goodies or flowers.
A basket of fruit.
And say, I can make these in all colors. And you leave this there by the kitchen. With the
handwritten notes, you hand them a cute little necklace of their new adventure, the new memories that they're going to create in that house. I mean, oh yes.
And because you are my friend, and because you're going to buy several at a time, because you should have at least 10 to get started, I'll make $50 each. I mean, you cannot buy any nice gift, any gift that will not be thrown away or eaten.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
it
the cool
stays
thing,
forever
this has the
representing.
emotion
Brilliant
embedded.
idea,
I know,
Nashla.
I know.
Oh.
I have my moments.
Wow.
So
No, really,
this,
mind-blowing.
because this has emotion embedded into it, right? It's not just a cheap little gift.
Yes,
No, it's a
yes.
thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sandy said, I always leave a little something for my mail lady. This would be great. Exactly.
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 I mean, again, guys, really, if you don't want to go too intricate and make a work of art, you're making something to give to people, to have several, or to sell. You can crank these really at 5 minutes each. That's how much it took me.
That's
really.
amazing.
And I made all this in one batch. This one,
I'm putting them all over here.
people love fireflies, right?
Yeah, fireflies are a hit.
Are a hit.
Totally
So
are.
think about this. And you, again, give as a gift. And here you go, more.
Yeah.
And this one is not baked yet, but there you go.
See, I'm just putting them here so you can see them.
Look how cute.
Oh, this is super cute right here. I love this one on the one you just did. In the dome. It's going to look adorable. Look at that. How adorable this is.
Yes.
So if you're asking...
All you need is
All you
leftovers of stuff in your crafts room.
Leftovers, which you
Stickers,
have.
beads.
And then just go to Mondo Market TV, get your dome. These are listed on there as terrarium dome necklaces, and you'll see them there. Get them. Right now, you have a cool sale, so go do it within the next 24 hours. Get your domes. Create your necklaces. See, they come, you get the dome with the base and then the little hardware to turn it into a necklace. It comes in all together, super ready for you. So all you need to do, Mondo Market TV, and get yours there. And we do have some stickers there. So you can get, for example, we have the owl stickers we showed you. We have the butterfly stickers. I love these because they're so colorful, and they're waterproof and they're bubble, so they have a little dimension to them, a little depth. So Mondo Market TV, that's where you go to get yours.
And we have polymer clay as well there.
We do. We do.
Already in several colors, so you get a little bit of every one to try.
Perfect.
Don't forget one thing.
What?
Because we are a home shopping network and we do shows with the products that we get them in batches, right? So we have this batch of these domes. After they're gone for a while, right?
Yes.
Because we are always getting new stuff so we can show on the show for you. So don't overthink too much, because we don't get huge batches. We actually get small batches because we want to show, we want to see. Some products like the sculpting line we carry constantly, but all the others, no, they come in batches, and many of them, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so don't overthink, especially because it's not going to break the bank at all.
And I mean, yeah, exactly. You don't even need to overthink these because they're not going to break the bank, and you might make some bucks here if you want to sell.
You buy one. You sell one.
And that's
you make 3 or 4 times your cost.
And you buy more.
Right?
But buy more, right? I mean, don't buy just one. But I mean, you can.
I hope you enjoy. I was really happy when I started making them because, again, I sat down and I started cranking them. But then I thought, okay, I could add lace. I could add pictures. I could add more meaning to all of them, right? And you have that possibility because you're not going to be constrained by time, and you can create adorable little things. And if you like to sculpt, you can sculpt little figures and put there, little people and put there, or you go and buy charms with little people and you create the house with all the family and things like that. When you give those or when you sell those, they are going to be cherished forever because they're super cute.
Yes.
And if you like to wear them, also is a conversation started all the time. Oh, I love your necklace. And that's how I go. They go, oh, I love your necklace. I say, oh, I made it. And then they go, really? How did you do it?
And then they lean over.
Yes. Can I touch it? See? And then I may make a new friend just out of that, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, wear them too.
That's right. So,
that's it.
That's it.
They're simple, easy, and gorgeous, like I promised.
Easy, fun, gorgeous to make, super fast to make too. I love that. So mondomarkettv.com, that's where you go to get them. Do it right now. Yes, do it right now. And let's see, do you have any final comments?
No, just go look in your drawers. I bet you have a ton of charms that when you bought, you said, oh, I love bears, so I have and then nothing happened with that later. Well, maybe now you can give a special place for those things that you have around.
Finally, you get to give meaning to those things that you thought, well, one day I'm gonna use this.
Yes.
Today's the day.
Perfect thing
Today's
for that.
the day. So just remember, mondomarkettv.com. And by the way, don't forget, we do an episode every Thursday. Every Thursday at 2 Pacific, 3 Mountain, 4 Central, 5 Eastern. Every Thursday right here, Mondo Market TV. We come with you with a new demo of something unique and fun to make.
And on Wednesdays, we have Crafting with Shaylin.
That's right, Crafting with Shaylin.
Awesome.
All right.
So, girls, get your domes.
Go get your domes.
Post your pictures out there for us to see, and just go have fun.
That's
We're
right.
close to the weekend. Perfect project for a few hours, and then you're done finishing all the other 200 projects that you have.
Yeah, this is almost like instant gratification.
Yeah, just something to relax, nothing else. Yes, and have some fun.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, mondomarkettv.com is where you get your domes. We'll see you next week.
Next week. See ya.